If you want long, strong, thick, luscious hair, then this video is for you. We're making 2 herbal formulas that help support hair growth, healthy hair, and to repair hair damage. You may not know this about me, but I used to be bald. When I was 18 years old, I'm now 41. I went to the hairdresser and told her to just cut it all off. I was so tired of breakage from relaxers, getting braids that were either too tight and pulled at my edges or just made my scalp too itchy. Growing up, I felt so badly about my hair and about myself because of my hair. I honestly didn't think it could grow. So cutting it off was one of the best decisions I ever made. It immediately boosted my confidence. After 13 years of rocking a fade, it's normal now, but I was one of the first. I decided to lock my hair, and as you can see now, I have a full head of long, healthy locks. My locks are 9 years old, and my goal is to grow them down to my booty. Give me another year or 2 and I'll be there. So as a Black woman, our hair is too important to us. It's our crown. It's a part of our self-expression, an extension of our personality. I've learned that healthy hair is not just about the products you use and how you care for your hair. It's also determined by what you put in your body, your stress levels, sleep, how well you nourish yourself too. Everything that your body does requires that it has a sufficient amount of energy, and hair growth is no different. Your body needs to be fully resourced for hair to grow. Healthy hair but bad health, it doesn't really work that way. At some point, an underlying health issue that's worsening will impact your hair health. There are a lot of underlying health conditions that create or contribute to hair loss. Struggling with a health issue that just won't budge. You want a holistic path. You're even thinking about becoming an herbalist, but you need real guidance. Let's talk. Book a free call with me and we'll figure out your next right step, whether it's a private consultation or one of my signature programs like Herbal Medicine for the Soul. So if you are ready to feel better and live on purpose, click the link and schedule your free call today. Let's get you aligned and moving forward. Into the details of the specific conditions, it's outside of the scope of this video. I'm going to mention some of them quickly so that if you're noticing changes in your hair growth patterns or experiencing a lot of hair loss, you can be proactive, make changes, and ask your doctor about it. Some direct causes of hair loss are alopecia and postpartum hair loss due to the hormonal fluctuations, iron deficiency, anemia, thyroid disorder, some skin disorders, major stress, certain medications, and rapid weight loss can lead to hair loss. Excess inflammation in general is a huge problem that needs to be addressed for healthy hair. And it ties into what I was saying about your body needing energy and the resources to carry out every function it does. Think about it like this. If you have excess inflammation in the body, whether it's from an autoimmune condition, diabetes, poor diet, your body is using resources to produce pro-inflammatory cytokines. These are proteins released by different immune cells that turn up the inflammatory response. We need this, for example, when you cut yourself, you want your immune cells to create that swelling to contain the area, fight and prevent the microorganisms from spreading, etc. You want this upregulation when you have a cold, flu, or other infection. Fevers are helpful because it is a part of the healing process. In the case of a cut, as the healing process continues, the anti-inflammatory cytokines kick in to reduce the swelling, and then those dead cells get removed from the body. So this is just a snapshot of the complex dance your body has to do in order for you to feel well. When inflammation isn't in check, it starts to destroy healthy cells and tissues. So let us know in the comments if you've been experiencing hair loss and what do you think the cause is and what have you done that's been helping. I think it's safe to say that excess inflammation accompanies every chronic ailment. So if you have a chronic issue, your body is using a lot of its resources to fight the inflammation on top of everything else your body does and needs its resources for: to digest food, produce hormones, move, repair from strain and injury. Your heart has to monitor abnormal cell growth, circulate blood, maintain water balance, manage pH and mineral balance, so much. Your body is busy, and if there is a disease process that's requiring a lot of its attention, then growing hair may fall to the wayside. It becomes less important because the body has the intelligence to prioritize what needs more or less of its attention. So if you're taking good care of your hair externally, think about the internal factors that may contribute to undesirable changes and address those too. Now let's make 2 herbal recipes. One is an infusion blend to drink, and the other is also a water-based infusion that you can use as a conditioning rinse. Specifically for the hair, this herbal infusion supports scalp health, hair strength, and hair growth. It contains vitamins and minerals like silica, iron, B vitamins, and more that are necessary for hair growth. You can drink this tea blend daily and know that you are supporting your hair health from the inside out. And you're supporting your whole body because herbs are multifaceted, all of them. They all have many therapeutic benefits. This particular blend will also help the musculoskeletal system, the urinary system, and the respiratory system. Your overall health will improve with this blend. This recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of horsetail, 1 teaspoon of oatstraw, 1 teaspoon of singing nettle leaf, 1 teaspoon of rosemary, 1 teaspoon of marshmallow root, and 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, steeped in 16 ounces of water. Horsetail is rich in silica. This is a mineral that delivers essential nutrients to hair follicles. It also has other minerals like potassium and manganese. Because of its high mineral content, it is an excellent herb for nourishing the hair, helping to strengthen hair, prevent breakage, which helps retain hair length. Overall, horsetail is also alterative, astringent, and has a vulnerary action. Oatstraw is high in nutrients such as folate, iron, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, potassium, selenium, several B vitamins. It's also alterative, anti-inflammatory, emollient, and nutritive. Its high nutrient content helps to nourish the hair once again and support its strength. Nettle leaf is a highly nutritious plant that supports various body systems. It contains chlorophyll and calcium, copper, iron, potassium, and selenium. It's also alterative, anti-inflammatory, a stimulant, and tonic. Remember, nutrients support hair growth. Singing nettle leaf is one of the most nutrient-rich herbs that we have. It's like a multivitamin. Nettle helps to stimulate blood flow to the scalp, promoting hair growth. Rosemary is another tonic herb that has long been used to support memory, cognitive function, and hair health, among its other uses. It is antibacterial and antimicrobial and has a circulatory stimulant action, so it helps to bring blood flow to the scalp, which therefore means more nutrients to the scalp, promoting hair growth. Marshmallow root is a powerful herb that supports the health of the mucosal lining throughout the body. This is in your digestive system, urinary system, respiratory system. It's anti-inflammatory, astringent, demulcent, and emollient in action. It's also high in nutrients too, such as amino acids, calcium, iron, and magnesium. Marshmallow's nutrient content and moistening nature helps hair health. And ginger, a pinch of ginger in our formula adds more antioxidants. It's anti-inflammatory for the scalp and scalp health. Because ginger is also heating and stimulating and vasodilating, it will increase blood flow once again to the scalp, thereby nourishing the follicles. Now for our hair conditioning rinse, we're using rosemary again, hibiscus, Gotu, Kola, and rice. Hibiscus is a beautiful and cooling plant. It's high in iron, vitamin C, and vitamin A, as well as flavonoids, which help scalp circulation and protect the hair from sun damage. It also has amino acids that are necessary for keratin production in the hair follicles. It's also alterative and antimicrobial and demulcent and anti-inflammatory. Conditioning the scalp and the hair helps to reduce dandruff, unclog the follicles, and prevent scalp infections, and overall helping to strengthen the hair and prevent breakage. Rice. So using fermented rice water for hair care goes a long way back in traditional Asian cultures. Rice contains amino acids, the building blocks of proteins, which is necessary for hair growth. It also contains vitamins B, C, E, starches, and combined these help to promote hair regeneration, strength, and growth. Rice water conditions and detangles, adds sheen. Again, I'm not using the same process as the traditional method, but I'm still extracting some of these vital nutrients for hair growth and strength. And while definitely not the same as fermenting, Tammy loved the results on her hair. This blend can be used as a rinse as your final step in your hair care routine to strengthen and protect the hair, nourish the scalp, and encourage hair growth. It reduces frizz, adds sheen, softens, detangles, and is super easy to make, just like our first infusion was. So there you have it, 2 recipes for luscious hair. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified next time I release a new video.